It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Brew Toon, and it's a bottle of their Mayday. It's a New England IPA coming in at 3.8% ABV, brewed in Scotland, in Peterhead. There's the bottle cap. Without further ado, let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass. Nice looking beer. I gotta be honest though, when I read Brew Toon, I thought, they're from Newcastle. But no, they're from Peterhead in Scotland. Nice looking beer in a glass, one finger white head, hazy, light, very light amber coloured beer. You can see the bits of sediment there floating around in the glass. It is in fact it's a bottled conditioned beer. You can see the fine sediment there floating around in the glass. At this stage of the beer review, I want to say a massive thank you to our channel sponsor, beersreviewed.co.uk. Beersreviewed.co.uk, the largest online beer store in the UK with a fantastic range of beer from all around the world. If you want to order this particular beer, click the link in the description box of this video, which will take you over to this beer on their website, and you can order it and buy it as long as you live in the UK. Yeah, hazy kind of straw coloured beer. New England IPA. Yeah, I mean, for 3.8% ABV. I mean, what counts as a New England IPA? As long as it's cloudy. A lot of these kind of new New England IPAs, if that makes sense, almost like yogurt. It almost looks like milk or yogurt or being poured out, which I love. I love them beers. I love, this looks good. This looks a more really unfiltered, unfined style of New England IPA, if that makes sense. Let's get the aroma. So what I'm trying to say is it looks like they've done it naturally without adding loads of lactose and loads of oats to the beer. It looks more of a natural process. Let's get the aroma. Oh, that's a real interesting aroma to that. It's like it's got coriander and chives, and it's like an Italian herb garden. Quite unusual to be honest. It's not throwing passion fruit and mango and grapefruit at me and orange peel. It's more spices and pepperiness and herbs and spices. Let's dive in. Cheers everybody. Now worse still. I was trying to give the beer the benefit of the doubt. This one's going down the sink. It's actually it wasn't the aroma of Italian herb garden. Very close. I mean, that's what I called it. It was more a British garden in November where they haven't picked the vegetables and they're all laying out, kind of rotting on the soil there. Unpicked vegetables, cabbages, and yeah, this has got a major problem, this beer. I hope it's a batch thing. It probably is a batch thing. As always, we will post the review just for just to, I suppose, I mean, it's been a long time since I come across a beer that has tasted quite as bad as this. It's completely undrinkable as he takes another sip, but it's my job to. I think the technical term for this is DMS. It's a fault in the beer. It's rotting vegetables. It's really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate, but it's happened. It's going. Oh, and if I pour it down the sink, then I can't take a thumbnail. Ah, well, I need a thumbnail for the video, so I'm not going to drink any more of it. I'll pour it down the sink after I've taken a thumbnail of the video, but let's have a little bit of a read about the brewery first. Established in the most eastern point of mainland Scotland, we brew our beers in small batches in the nautical town of Peterhead. At Brew Toon, we are passionate about creating a brand new wave of unique craft beers, loaded with quality flavours and vibrant character. We are proud of where we come from and relentless in what we do. We are Brew Toon, not your average brew. Mayday, Peterhead lifeboat station has been safeguarding mariners along the north-east coast of Scotland since 1865. With the help of the lifeboat team, we have brewed up a sessionable New England IPA with waves of citrus fruit flavour made from the very best of new American hops. 20% of all profits of this beer will be donated to the charity. It's a real shame. It's a real shame. It really is. Perhaps it's a batch thing, so the best before date on this beer is the 9th of the 4th, 2021. Batch 152. So if the brewers are watching, batch 152, if you've got a beer in your brewery with batch 152, one of these bottles, I suggest you open it and taste it. And if you get the same flavours as what I get, well, I don't have to tell you anymore, because you're more than qualified enough to know that you need to pour it all away, otherwise you might ruin your brand. It only takes a couple of beers. It only takes a couple of beers to ruin a brand. Trust me. Some wonderful breweries produce some wonderful beers. They brew one or two. I mean, for goodness sake, I've had one from Omnipolo. I had a bad beer recently from Omnipolo, and it just sets you back a little bit. You kind of just go, oh, really? But we're all human. We are all human. We're all, you know, we're not robots. We're not like, what's the word? It's not impossible for us to make mistakes. You know, these things happen. So it's pointless. It's very pointless in me rating the beer. It's a drain pour beer. I would call it a drain pour beer. I mean, if you want me to rate it, it's a 1 out of 10. It's just undrinkable beer. But I hope the brewery all the very best in the future. Next up, Brew Toon Dark Night. I hope this is a lot better. Thanks for watching. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.